voted on by his teammates, so just phenomenal kid.
Ryan Ritter said if he went to the NBA tomorrow, he's taking shoulders with him, guys. To my knowledge as well there, partner. I'm with you. Nate Ament working on shoulders. Ament with the size advantage. As Pierre can't connect. Ament to work and to the basket. Nate Ament creates space, creates a basket.
And Tennessee's off and running. Gillespie, Ament, corner three. Garden Ament. Nate pulls up. Basket goes, count it. And the foul. Nate Ament going to the line.
Unfortunately, you turned the ball over.
Ament working into the paint. Bump, cut it, and the foul. Jacoby Gillespie. And carrying Ament rolls that one around. Nate Ament.
Oriole to the 10 and swatted. Cade Phillips, defensive gem. Ament on the other end using his length.
Yeah, and you said it. We talked about the boot camp that he put his kids through preseason this year to build that teamwork, that sense of family. And it's got to be off at some point. But I'm going to tell you what pays off right now. Just the long strides. You know, you just take off. You have to have those long strides, man. And with those long arms, yeah, he can stroke it now. You know, you need to run some more sets for him.
A three on the other end.
3-0 on the young season. It's the fourth different starting lineup for Tennessee tonight. And there is the talented freshman right on cue.
Year they were picked to finish 13th in the league as well?
13th in the league, out of 14 teams. No one saw that coming. Bunch of two-star kids. This is a five-star kid on the bucket. Hey, there might have been a time in the SEC where you didn't need a dominating defense because, quite frankly, some of the offenses were not up to par. As Ament gets a and one on a strong take in traffic. Nate Ament with that 6'10" frame, a little bit wiry, but showing some strength here.
Yeah, and he comes down a little bit on that right ankle. Might have rolled it just a tad there as he hobbles back.
For what's annually one of the best rebounding teams in the country. Ament hanging and can't hit it. Tapped around. Ament gets it back. Off the window and in.
Mark Byington. I mean, those guys are getting up over 100 every single game, it seems like.
Breakaway for Ament. 16 points now to lead all Tennessee scores.
Made 66 threes for Louisiana Tech. Nate Ament under the basket. That's what he's so good at, rebounding and then making those easy twos to the rim. A quick fire there. Shot clock now off for Tennessee. Trying to push the lead above 20. Ament's going to go ahead and fire, and he knocks it in.
Well, you got to be thankful that he knocked that one in.
Tennessee, the number next to their name went from 20 to 17. New poll release, and they climbed 3 spots. And Nate Ament climbs for his first bucket.
Ament doing a great job.
He's not passing up the shots now, and that one drops. Now another opportunity for the Vols. Ament in rhythm, buries it. Way to foul away from the ball. Talking to about being more aggressive. And here we go. Ament rises and lays it in. Ament trying to get to his spot, pulling up. Wow. That's next level right there from Nate Ament.
And that's against a much smaller guard. Ament putting it on the floor. Smaller guards, they want to stand you up. They want to make things difficult. They want to be physical. Davis reaching in, playing at his own pace. He's not putting his head down and figuring it out. He has a plan when he goes into the lane.
And he got into the lane there, and he found Nate Ament.
I mean, you just can't teach high IQ basketball.
Has it tapped free by Gillespie. What a play by Boswell. And Gillespie, oh, he lost it going up, but it's followed by Ament.
Here today. And now Rick Barnes' team being very patient and deliberate with their half-court execution.
Late in the shot clock, pump fake, and it really looks like he's getting into his rhythm here. 52% from the field, 40% from three. That's downhill attacking that.
Boswell's been quiet tonight. Gillespie, skip into the corner. Ament shoots for the lead. Second field goal of the night for Nate Ament. And Tennessee's back in front.
Ament still can't get it to go. This time he will lay it up and in.
For 40 minutes last year.
Alley-oop, and it's caught, and then after he came down, Ament goes back up with it. He wears 35 in white. Ament again into the paint. That's just impossible to stop.
And that's what we have not seen out of Nate Ament.
Good cut down low, and that is the size of Ament.
Well, and they take those shots in rhythm. The thing about Gardner-Webb right now is they're running very little offense because everything is predicated on a zero pass or a one pass shot going up.
Many first-year Bulldogs, a lot of them coming from the junior college ranks. Oh, count it, and the foul.
And that's that we talked about earlier, Nate Ament. Yes, he'll catch it on the perimeter, but he can face you up. He can knock down that three or rip through 1, 2 dribbles, and at 6'10", I mean, when he gets that close, it's...
The 20 of their 28 makes are assisted. Oh, big time lob to Ament. So who is Tennessee opening up SEC play with? You go on the road, Bud Walton Arena. Ament, by the way, score it, and he's going to the line for one more.
Not a good pass. And Ament. And Acuff will let him breeze to the bucket.
Man, what a start for the Volunteers.
Carry down deep, left hand blocked by Ewan. Ament has it. Finger rolls it in.
Look at the size that Tennessee puts around the rim on the shot.
Bishop Boswell running. Nate Ament through contact, lays it in off the wing.
That's a helpful sign for his confidence. The Toronto native, an all-Ivy performer last year with Princeton. Ament on the drive this time. The turnaround will go, and what a start for the freshman. There are 4 of them from this league, and 2 of them are in this game, Ament and Thomas Howe. Ruben Chinyelu has it blocked by Ament. What a terrific job by Ament for Tennessee, but they need some help. Ament trying to drive on Condon, takes a bump and bangs it home. Boy, Nate Ament showing the talent.
They hand it off to Henderson. Now Ament all the way to the rim with the left hand.
And Aberdeen just pulled up. Tennessee again gets it over. Ament with the finish.
You talked with Nate Oates. He talked about the opportunity of adding Charles Bediasco to the roster after he's seen it happen with other professionals in the collegiate game in a high volume. But having Bediaco's presence has opened up some driving lanes as you have to respect his lob threat ability from rotating over, and a big shot right there. His 2 3-pointers came off of the pass when Phylon created. When he tries to get a little bit more off the bounce, coming off the screen roll and shooting quick, then the efficiency goes down. But there is some big-time efficiency.
One of the biggest rebounds discrepancies we've seen all year. 49 to 25 Volunteers.
Ament rattles home a 3.
Goes to Wayne Brown, the second. He gets it to Ament. He fires for 3, and he connects. And that's a shot that has been ticked some of these precious seconds off the clock.
Yeah, I think this needs to be a post up to carry somehow. I mean, he's had that.
Or that.
Yeah.
Or get it to Ament.
But this is that smaller.
Man, he gets that arm extended. You cannot block that shot. 3-point game, wide open. Too strong, Gillespie. Look at Ament, pick it up and put it back.
Which is
right on par with their average. Second in the NCAA. Ament knocks down a rim-rattling three.
Including Coach Barnes.
Well, I've seen Coach Barnes be not hilarious in practice. Somebody's feeling it right now. And the point about Lanier and Connect was the ability of a guy to break you down, create his own shot, which we've seen Ament do a lot, including right there. That's been missing.
What a rip by Bishop Boswell.
Good hands by Chandler. Back to Ament. Up and in. Ament to his left with 8 on the shot clock. Here comes Okpara. Blows by the screen. Up and in for Nate Ament.
How about that explosive first step by Ament? Short clock. Rick Barnes sends a sprint up ball screen to him. And as he works back the other direction, here comes the ball screen. He's going to put this ball out in front of him right there and covers ground, turns the corner. Jalen Carey with a roadblock, and Nate Ament gets to the right side.
They'll force another turnover here off the steal. And Henderson directing traffic. Nate Ament and another dunk.
You never know how the draft goes, but for him, he's a player who definitely played at the next level.
Hubbard rejected by Ament. Gillespie, Ament with a chance for 3.
If I'm Hubbard, I'm bringing the bigs into the ball screen action. Yeah, that's a tough look right there.
Well, the defense by Boswell saved it behind the back. Back to Boswell and the jam. Put that in your Sports Center top 10.
And throws it behind the back, but it's the rest of his teammates running their lane, and you get rewarded up top with the alley-oop for Nate Ament. By Tennessee in transition.
Bird passed up the 3. Ament will not. Ament too strong, but a long rebound tracked down by the freshman. Now Ament all the way and splits the trees and lays it in. Ament going to work. Ament right in the face that time.
Ament catch and shoot. Knocks it in from downtown.
To keep him out of the painted area.
Ament silky in the mid-range.
Can you rebound out of it?
Great block by Ament. And back the other way.
So Oklahoma's going to have to continue to play big-time ball.
Ament knocks it down at the hole.
Going up and regathered mid-air and able to knock that shot down.
Heads it. Ament upstairs.
Gotta get 3. Shot clock down to 6.
Another incredible shot.
Akbar quickly double team. They get it to Carey. He finds Ament. Look out.
Good interior passing. They got punked in the first game, not today.
They're very quick on defense to cover as Ament knocks down a corner 3, and they needed that.
Went to the Final Four last year. Talked about it in the first game. You got to have guards to understand how to win in March.
There you go. Ament's going to have a chance for 3. And now Tennessee's got numbers.
With the change of possessions, so they have time.
Ament steps into a 3 with a man in his face, and he drained it.
And interesting, Boswell brought the ball up that time, so I'm sure Rick Barnes is going to have Gillespie off the ball in terms of getting it up to half court and be ready on defense. Tennessee, Lou didn't get set there defensively. Oh, Ament sends it down to Pat's cheesesteaks. Together on transition defense, but that's what happens when you got a really good player back there. If they score here, he's not going to be happy. Ament scores.
Oh, Akpara was calling for a lob. They couldn't get it to him. Now Ament will take a jumper, and he knocks it in. Rick Barnes was looking for a foul call, so were all of the Tennessee fans here in Philadelphia. Ament, baseline. Ament going to it.
Yes! Tennessee's running their offense.
Ament, corner 3. It's good. And Tennessee in the Elite 8 on Sunday. Nate Ament from the baseline. That is a good-looking stroke.
They made Gillespie go back to half court.
Ament converts. Ament to a cutting Gillespie, off glass for two. Ament wide open.
Wow. You bet! You know, I know we've talked about it a lot, but they lost the one guy. Joshua Lee blocked the shot. Ament.
Great block by Ament. Boswell up ahead. Berg, good night.
They certainly did that the other day. They missed a bunch of layups. A lot of physicality. I mean, I don't know.
Ament gets it back. Shot clock at 7. Ament knocks over Cadeau and scores.
Ament can really handle for 6'10".
Off balance jumper goes in. A chance at 3.